It's happened only 2 days apart in Oakland's Chinatown. Our crime reporter Henry Lee is here now after talking with the owner of both those stores. Henry?
Frank and Heather, the actual thefts were relatively minor, but the damage was in the tens of thousands of dollars, the latest invasions of pharmacies in the middle of the night. Surveillance video shows a U-Haul truck pulling up to New Oakland Pharmacy in the city's Chinatown before dawn Thursday. And soon, this happens. The driver repeatedly backs into the business near 9th and Webster, knocking through its gates at about 3:20 in the morning. The pharmacy forced open in the middle of the night.
And then 6 people, beeline into the pharmacy.
Here's another view from a camera inside the store. You see the truck ending up almost completely in the lobby after the 4th ramming before it goes back out.
These burglars, they are very, very brazen.
Cam Tam has owned the pharmacy for decades. It caters to senior citizens in Chinatown as well as the homeless. He spent much of the morning cleaning up the mess and surveying the damage left behind when the truck plowed right through thick bars, 2 sets of locks, and a steel frame.
The 1-ton U-Haul truck ramping, your store, I don't think anything can prevent them to come in.
Tam is also reeling from another break-in at another pharmacy he owned just a half block away. At about 3:30 Tuesday morning, 8 people used a crowbar to force their way into the business, also called New Oakland Pharmacy. But they were also armed.
Because I think they really want to show that they have a gun because they passed the gun among themselves.
In both cases, the burglars didn't get away with much, just a few bottles of cough syrup containing promethazine and codeine, which can be abused. But their MO suggests they meant business.
They come well prepared because we know that they're professionals. They all wear gloves. And also the way they park their cars, you cannot see the license plate.
Pharmacies across Oakland and throughout the Bay Area have been hit by caravans of thieves. This video shows a large group of burglars inside Wellspring Pharmacy on Piedmont Avenue in Oakland back in November. Now, the Chinatown pharmacy owner tells me he doesn't carry any opiates, just basic everyday medications. He says the thieves even sold what they may have thought was hydrocodone, but in reality was blood pressure pills. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Henry, I'm curious, is this the first time the pharmacy has been targeted, or do they have a history of problems?
Actually, both of those pharmacies were targeted during the George Floyd protests in Oakland, so they've gone through this many, many times.
Yeah, that's too bad. Okay, Henry Lee in our newsroom. Thanks.